So for the next activity, we're going to be looking at the benefits and the risks of electronic communication. And the strategy that we're going to be using is called a time debate. So I'm just going to have you number off around the table. So
1, 2, 3, 4.
Excellent. So 1 and 2, you're going to be team A, and 3 and 4, you're going to be team B. Okay? And because we're using a debate strategy, what we're really practicing is our attentive listening and our respectful communication. Okay? So I'm going to be giving you a topic, and remember, when you're doing a debate, you might get a topic that you're not really 100% that you agree with, but regardless, I still want you to try your very best to make the argument the best case possible for the side that you have been given. So team A, I'm going to give you, looking at the benefits of communication technology. And you can see on your sheet there, I've already given you some ideas about what some of the benefits are. Team B, you're going to be looking at the risks of communication technology. Okay? So when you're doing this with your students, you would give them 5 minutes, and each team could come up with what's their argument, or what are they going to say in the actual debate. Because it's a time debate, you're going to let them know you actually only have 30 seconds in order to share your viewpoint. So you want to chat with your partner and decide what are the points that we really want to get across, because we want to make the best case possible for the benefits of communication technology. On the flip side, again, you have 30 seconds to come up with your argument for why you think it's, what are those risks that people need to be aware of with communication technology. You can see at the bottom of your sheet, there's a blank spot there, because if you think of some extra ideas, maybe some things that haven't been listed on the sheet, but you have some other ideas you want to share, you can certainly write those there. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, between you and your partner, I'd like you to decide who's going to be the speaker for sharing your argument. So I'll just let you decide between the two of you. Okay? All right. Good. So it looks like we've got Barb and Amanda are going to be our speakers the first time. So the way we're going to decide who's speaking first is you guys are going to play rock, paper, scissors. Okay? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And we'll decide here who goes first. So I'll let you guys try that. Rock, paper, scissors. Ah, paper covers rock. So she's going to speak first. I'm going to time you. You won it. You get to speak first. I'm going to time you. When your 30 seconds is up, I'll say stop. Remember, you're going to try and use respectful communication when you're sharing your ideas. When you're not speaking, you want to make sure that you're attentively listening. So you're giving your full attention, you're not being rude or anything, but you want to attentively listen to the ideas that they're sharing. So once you've had 30 seconds to share your ideas, then you'll have 30 seconds to share your ideas. Okay? And it's a short amount of time, so it's not a lot of time, but they want to make sure that they choose their most important points because they only have that short time period. Then once both people have had the opportunity to share, then you'll work together with your partner again, because you'll want to develop your rebuttal statement, or what are your rebuttal ideas to come back against something that they might have already discussed. So the second time, the opposite person will then be sharing the rebuttal statement. So then you would have an opportunity, since you spoke second the first time, your team would get to speak first. Only this time you're going to have 20 seconds to share your rebuttal statement. Okay? So you would have some time to plan, and then when we're ready to start, you'd have 20 seconds to share your rebuttal, and then you would have 20 seconds to share your rebuttal. And then what we say to our students is, we thank them for what they've shared. It's not a back and forth. We just give them those 2 opportunities. And then what we do with the class is we do a group discussion, just talking about the time debate activity. So we might talk about, what are some other risks and benefits that weren't discussed in what you've already heard. And then we can also ask them, how hard was it to actually, give a stand for something that you didn't necessarily agree with? So it's just a great opportunity to get them thinking and sharing ideas and having the opportunity to do a little bit of public speaking and standing up for one point of view. And then to summarize this activity is we would give them a handout that they could take home with them, so they could always think about what are those benefits and the risks that we need to be aware of with communication technology.